either of you guys could take this, but just a general question. What do you think of the way you guys played today?
In the past couple of games, you look at the film and you couldn't tell me that was Rutgers basketball. And I think this game, we had an identity crisis, and I think this game we kind of showed what we're getting back to what we normally would do. We rebounded, played hard. The outcome was whatever, but we played like Rutgers, and I think we just keep doing that. We could beat anybody in this league.
Jacob, would you mind taking that too? What you thought of the way the team played?
I thought we played good. The outcome wasn't what we wanted, but during the game, we was playing together. We looked like Rutgers again. We look like a whole. But got to make shots. That's all. If our shots would have failed, that's all it is. Now we cool. We good. It's just obstacles that we just overcoming. And we just staying together now. No, we're gonna bounce back. Got Penn State on Thursday.
Thanks, guys.
Myles, this week you had 6 days off. What did you guys kind of talk about as a team? Did you do anything differently in preparation? Because you said you had to get back to playing Rutgers basketball.
Oh yeah, and we looked at some film. We had a player meeting. We had our meeting with just us, and we just talked about like what do we want out of this season, and we got to get back to what we normally are doing. And these off days, we in practice we obviously worked on Wisconsin stuff, and our just emphasis was play like how we used to play. Like look at the Illinois tape. Like we need to play like that. Not these past couple of showings haven't been a good showing. So that was our main goal, was to play like we're supposed to play pretty much. And we did that, and just didn't work out. But if we keep doing that, then it'll be different.
We'll go to questions from Steve Politi and then Aaron Brightman.
Hey, Myles, just to clarify, did you say was it a team-only meeting that you had?
Yeah, we had like a players meeting, just us players alone, just like to speak with each other and just basically get our minds straight and talk about like just gauge the question like what do we want out this season? If we just gonna fork it in, or like we always say we want a Big Ten championship. We always say we want to make it to the tournament. Like we really got to mean it. So it was kind of just speak our minds, get everybody on the same page, and get everything together for this coming game. And I think it worked. I really do think it worked. We had a great showing. It just didn't happen.
So even in your loss today, you feel like that meeting might have turned things around a little bit, just the way the effort and the performance overall?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that meeting was very helpful. We played like we should. If you compare this game to the last other games before that, it looks like a completely different team. We played together. We played tough. We rebounded. So I think that team meeting definitely did help, and it's something that we're going to do more often because it had some positives, and I think if we just keep it up, we'll get it together.
Myles, Gio better than anyone on the team. He's obviously been through a lot of adversity in his career. What have you said to him this season, and what have you seen from him of late in terms of maybe being close to kind of breaking out?
Oh, yeah, no, me and Gio, we've been roommates for 4 years, so, I know him really well. I just tell him every day, shots don't fall. Gio's Gio. You guys have seen Gio make buzzer beaters, break people down, do spectacular things. So I know what he's capable of, and, if he's just having a bad night, everyone has a bad night. You're never going to get on him or nothing like that. But Gio's Gio, so he's always going to put in his all. He gives 100% every day. And it's just, sometimes you just don't make shots. It just happens, and there's nothing wrong with it.
We'll go back to Jerry, and then guys, let me know if you want to be in the queue.
Yeah, Myles, what's it like having Cliff back?
It's great having Cliff back. He got in today, showed some glimpses, got some rebounds. That's the big thing that we needed. We needed rebounds. Having him just in practice, too, is good. Having another big person to play against, playing against all these big people in the Big Ten. And he's really going to help. We need more help with rebounding. And, he's 7 feet. There's always, if he's 7 feet tall, you're going to be a good rebounder regardless. You just got to be around the rim. So having him around is going to help a lot in these coming games. And without him, we had a rebounding loss. And now I think we were plus something on the rebounds today, right? Yeah, we were plus rebounds today. So, he helped with that. So it's good to have him around.
Thanks.
We'll go to Steve Politi and Matt Manley.
For any of you guys, Ron started the season in such a hot streak for you. Last few games, it hasn't been the same. Are you surprised at all that he's cooled off, or is that just natural that it's going to happen?
Well, we know Ron. Ron is a great player. It's just one of them things. Just one of them things. Just having it was really a team thing. Really, I don't think it's nothing wrong with Ron's shot or anything personally. It's just a mental thing. When you lose 4 straight, that messes with your mind a little bit. And we're gonna get back going. Ron's gonna get back going. He's a great player. I don't want nobody doubt him.
Yeah, for Jacob. In a game like today, as the point guard, what was it like trying to kind of take the temperature of the team in the game when, you're kind of the best facilitator of the offense? You were the guy who was kind of creating the best shots, but you also want to get other guys involved. How did you kind of manage a game like today, and how do you kind of manage days like that when, you are trying to get other guys going, but you also seem to be the best option?
We just on that night. On that I just stayed composed and just stay positive with my teammates, and just tell them just like the next one gonna fall, and we all just reflect that to each other, like the next one's gonna fall, and we just preach that to each other, and like I said, it's a long season. We're gonna bounce back. Like I said, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen.
We can go to Brian Fonseca.
Yeah, Myles, you mentioned getting back to playing Rutgers basketball. You guys played great defense. You out-rebounded them by 16. But given all that, does it feel like a missed opportunity that you weren't able to take advantage and ultimately win this game, given how well you played?
Obviously we want to win every single game, but just the fact that, we kind of, these past couple games, we kind of weren't playing like ourselves. I think it's kind of like, we didn't win, but it's a small victory, I think, as you would call it, is that, we're getting back to playing like how we should be playing. And, it just came down to shots. We just missed shots, and if we would have made them shots, it would have been a whole different game. But, at least we played like us, so we can look back at this and be like, oh, we didn't lose because we weren't us, or we didn't lose because we didn't rebound, or we didn't lose because we aren't doing the things we're known to do. We lost just because it just happens. It's games like that where shots just don't go in. So, no, it's a small victory that we're back to us playing like Rutgers, but we just gotta fix the outcome.
Got one last question for the guys from Aaron Bryman.
For both of you guys, you talked about playing more like yourselves tonight. How conscious were you guys of having your core rotation together for the first time all season with Caleb and now Cliff back, and just kind of adding to that in terms of how you feel moving forward, having your everyone together now?
Oh, yeah, having our full lineup for this game for the first time, I think that attributes to more playing like us, too. We have Caleb, he's at practice every single day. He's not just sitting around. He watches and he sees the games, and he knows what we need to do. And we have he's been in the program for a minute, so having someone like him come in always is good. He knows the plays well and knows everything because he's just been around. And having a full lineup, just, we have more guys to sub in and stuff. And I think that also helped the playing like us. Like, we get more people in. We could play more aggressive on defense and stuff like that. And, more people in, there's more people to hit and crash and stuff like that. So I think having our full lineup really did help us play like us.
What was the question again?
It was
just the fact that you had, your top 8 players together for the first time all season.
It was good. We gotta. That's what we got. That's our team. That's our core. And, we're good. We just gotta get back in the mix of things. You getting used to play with each other again. Getting used to the rotations. Getting used to just getting used to it again. Everybody. We got our full roster back. We're back at full strength. As you can see, we look like we're back at full strength during that game. We just didn't make shots, and that's really all it is. Get back in the gym, talk about it, practice another week of practice. Bounce back, ready for the game on Thursday in Penn State.